Hey, good afternoon. Colin Kimball here with Alderman Chevrolet GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership. We appreciate your interest in this beautiful vehicle. Very excited to show you this thing today. Very, very special vehicle we have in our hands. Now, this is a brand new arrival 2025 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. Now, that comes with a ton of cool things here. We are going to go into depth about, but right off the bat, this is listed as supplier pricing for the month of December, which is the same price you would pay if you were a GM supplier, which is a very, very good discount. This one here's that Turbo Max engine. That's a 2.7 liter high output turbocharged 4-cylinder engine married to an 8-speed automatic transmission. With that combination, you're going to get a whopping 305 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, which is amazing performance here for a vehicle this size. That even sits a little bit higher than the 5.3 liter V8 in the full size, which is around 383 pound-feet of torque. This one's finished off in a nice sterling silver metallic. If you can get up close, you see these water spots all over it. It definitely needs a good scrubbing, but we take a good step back and all that dirt and grime kind of blends right into that nice dark metallic color. That's the great thing about these darker metallic colors here in the North Country. They hide the dirt and grime very, very well. We got our high gloss black painted mirror caps. I'm gonna try not to roll my ankle down here. We got a passive key entry system in these front two doors. You just need the key in the vicinity of the vehicle and you can lock and unlock it through that little button. Right down here, we can get a nice view of these. We got some rock sliders. These rocks aren't that big, but you could need them. Right here, these are 17-inch machine-faced aluminum wheels, almost a three-tone, but it is a two-tone. You got that almost bronze color right there, ZR2 embossed logo. Blacked out Chevy bow tie in the middle. These are your Goodyear Wranglers. They got the Durawall technology, so you can go over rocks like this and not debead your tires. Very aggressive tread on there, and you got the ultra wide stance, flared quarter panels. On the front fascia here, you have your daytime running LED light, projector style LED headlamp inside of there. What's nice about those is they last much longer than the halogen bulbs and you rarely have to replace them. Very cold out here, I apologize. They call this the flow tie right here, so it's extra airflow to the engine. Very nice look with that red pinstripe. Very, very aggressive front fascia here. You do have your fog lamps, again projector style bulb. You have your aluminum skid plate. You got these horizontal frame mounted recovery tow hooks, great for the situations where you do need them. Two-tone hood right there with some nice indents. You got the matte black, again some water spots on that and it does hide it pretty well. Nice travel on the suspension as well. Not too much body roll when you're taking corners though. This did win Motor Trend's Truck of the Year in 2024 as well. As you see, that passive key entry system helps. Beautiful interior here, some nice stitching, perforated leather. We're gonna go over all of the features on the inside, but I wanna give you a good feel for room in the back, and I might have to give myself just a little room. I'm about 6'3". I normally don't fit in the back of these crew cab mid-size trucks. But there is a good amount of room back here. We got our floor mats. Now again, I'm about 6'2", maybe 3 on a good day. And I got more than enough room here to kick my legs out, sit back, very, very comfortable. Really not limited for room at all. Kangaroo pockets and bolt seats. HVAC vents right here, Type C USB. Right down here's a 110. You can see that. Not the best camera work. Got this nice padding and stitching all over the vehicle. Under seat storage on this Colorado. You'll lift it up right here. We're gonna try to do this one-handed. We can't. So as you see right there, you don't want that jack rolling around hitting your ankles. So they put a nice little wall right here. You can put your own stuff in there. This drops right back down with a little flip right there. You got your cup holders right in the middle. 10-way power driver seat adjustments. We'll slide that back. Now on this one, we have our integrated trailer brake up top, and then your gain adjustments right below that. Display brightness right here, up and down. On the door here is your lock and unlock memory seat settings, so maybe you or a significant other can have your own. Right here is all your window controls. You got your mirrors right there, directional pad. Camaro inspired vents. I will spend a minute just showing you the interior here. It is very nice. Premium touches all over. blacked out Chevy bow tie in the middle. This is a heated leather wrap steering wheel. You'll turn the heated option on right there. I'll give us a quick start and turn down the fan. Now this is a fully configurable driver infotainment screen, so you can change a few things inside of here. This little template button is going to switch that. My favorite one's probably the Google Maps right there. You don't have to waste your whole screen over here when you could pop up the maps right here. We are in demo mode, so it might take a while. There's a few other cool things right here. If you are taking it off-roading, you can monitor your pitch and roll. You don't want to tip over, steering angle, transfer case, but a bunch of things in there. And then you can come over here to the radio entertainment screen, 13.4 inches corner to corner. You can hit vehicle status, the first one in the top left. It's going to pop up a little Colorado. You can spin the Colorado around and click on these little pluses, hard with gloves. Or you can click these top little inputs right here. You can click on something that you might want to monitor all the time, hit add to driver's display, and then it'll pop it up right there. You have the option for another one. It is going to show audio if you don't choose anything. But if that's something important to you, maybe brake pad wear indicator, bunch of cool things. So that is the steering wheel. You have your adaptive cruise control settings on the left side. That's going to set a gap in between you and the car in front of you. And you don't have to make any adjustments. The vehicle is going to slow down as that vehicle slows down in front of you. When they speed up, you're going to speed up until you hit your desired speed. And then forward collision alert, which is this little gap adjustment right there. That's going to sense a collision in front of you. And if you don't make any adjustments, it's going to throw a little red bar up on the screen. You have your Alexa, Google Play Store, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, rear HD camera with your hitch view. Trailering right there is going to create a profile for your trailer, so you don't have to get in and adjust the gain every time. It's going to create a profile so it knows your trailer or different trailers. Climate app right there is a fully digital version of everything you have right down here. Wi-Fi hotspot back there can connect up to 7 devices at once, and it does work off satellite, so you don't have to be in a place where you do have cell service. Off-road app right here, some cool things that you can monitor: your G's, your transfer case, a little bit of what was over there, pitch and roll, PSI, and then I guess the two things you need to get out of a loss situation. You have your elevation right here and then your compass. Air down mode right here. Instead of just letting the air out of the tire and then checking the screen to see what your PSI is at every couple seconds, this is going to do an audible beep when it knows there's an when it has to air down to a certain PSI. So you can set it to wherever you want. Better traction when you have lower PSI on rocks and stuff like that, or dirt, gravel. I don't really know much about that. 25 PSI, I hit start, and then as I let the air out, it's going to honk the horn to let me know to stop. Controls right here is going to pop up a few cool things. You have your IntelliBeam auto high beams. You'll turn off your traction control right here, and then your hill descent control buttons right there. You're going to click that. It's going to activate it over here, and then you're going to use the plus and minus buttons for cruise control to set your speed. Now that's kind of like a cruise control for just going down a steep hill. Google Assistant right here, so it has in-vehicle controls. You can do things like, hey Google, change the temperature to 65. I think we're in demo mode, so it might not do that either. Right down here is your dual zone climate control. You do have the in-vehicle control, so you can ask it silly questions like how much range do I have left. Heated and ventilated seats, 3 different cooling options. You click auto there. So when you get in your vehicle, it'll automatically put the temperature out that it thinks it should. Fan speed is right in the middle right here, and then your location settings, and settings are just around that. Sync is right there. Here's your rear differential lock. Here's your 4-way lock. Auto stop and start button right there. That's going to turn you off when you come to a red light. And when you take your foot back off the brake and put it onto the gas, it's going to start you back up to save you a little bit of fuel mileage. 4-way directional right here. Lane keep assist with lane departure warning. It'll do those little minor adjustments for you to keep you in between the white lines. Here's your auxiliary button. That's going to take off or turn on the power to the outlet in the back. And then here's your 4-way window drop. In the summertime, it is a little bit darker of an interior. That'll clear out the hot air pretty quick. You do have to raise them all manually though. Go ahead and check out the bed real quick. Capless fuel fill. You don't have to get your hands dirty at the gas station, and the cap's not swinging around scratching up the nice paint. Wheel line, or wheelhouse liners in all 4 corners. Multimatic DSSV dampers. That's what gives you the good off-road capability. These little circles in the rear bumper, those are your rear park assist. So it's going to beep at you if it senses you parking or pulling into any objects, and it's going to create a little radius to show you where the object is. 2-inch hitch receiver and a full-size spare underneath there. Another Goodyear Wrangler Durawall. Manual lift gate right here. It does have a stow flex tailgate, one of the features I really like. You pop these things out, and then you have a nice little hard with one hand, nice little storage area to put whatever you want, beach supplies, camping supplies. There's a nice little drain right here, so you can fill it up with ice, put your drinks in there if you're tailgating. You got a measuring tape right here if you're fishing or doing any work. You have 8 cargo tie-down locations in here, 4 on each side, and they hold up to 500 pounds each, so plenty of combinations there to keep everything tied down. And all these little circle spots right there, you can install more tow hooks. 120 volt right down there, and that's what you control the power with, or that aux button on the inside, that's what you control. Very nice look. Now that is our 2025 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. If you have any more questions about this beautiful truck, don't hesitate to give me a call, 802-776-5000, and ask for Colin, or you can stop by for a test drive at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont, and you have a good one.